What is going on, guys? It's Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today I am bringing you a comparison and a battle of the Spire IV hopper versus the Spire IR and the Die LTR. So let's jump on into this bad boy. But before we do that, head on over to lonewolfpaintball.com and check out all these great products that we have in stock, ready to rock on the website. Let's do this.
Wait, why would you compare those hoppers? There's a ginormous price gap between...
Why would I? Because A, the people want to see it, and B, the differences, right? I mean, you're talking a hopper that's $250 over here with the Spire IV, and we're talking hoppers that are right around the $100 range. I think the LTR is $100 and the IRs start at $110. So let's kind of talk about why this one is so much better. Cosmetics, what do you want to go here? Where are we going? Speed feeds, rain lids.
Well, let's just start with what the outsides look like.
Okay, outsides, are we doing comparisons?
Yeah,
want to do
line them up. Stick all
line
three
them
of them
up.
right next to each other.
Going heads up here, baby. All right.
Because the 4 and the IR look pretty similar cosmetically.
Yeah, oh my gosh, my table's getting all messed up here. But then you got the little baby bird over here that's...
He's a chubby monkey.
It's the baby sea lion, Mark. So you got Big Daddy over here, Spire IV. It's definitely going to be, I'm trying to make the back, yeah, longer. It's got aerodynamics down, real sleek. Comes to a point in the front. Kind of same aspect, a little bit more pointy with the Spire IR. And then you have the baby sea lion, Die LTR. Great hopper, but just completely different design than the Spire platform. So
right, side shots.
Side shots. All right, let me get them all out there.
It's difficult.
Yeah,
we need bigger
I got
tables.
the scale over here.
Bigger
you know.
tables. Yeah, I mean they don't have to be perfect.
Okay.
Just people want an idea.
I get it. See, yeah, you got big boy here. He's longer, you know, and then you got him, and then you got the LTR. So side shots. You want here? We're already here, Mark.
Do it.
You want a little back action?
What? Oh, I love to see the trunk in the trunk.
The trunk of the trunk. Okay. All right. There we go. So now we got it. You got the front, you got the sides, and you got the back. Let's actually dive into these things and talk about why this one's so much more money and what it comes with. So first off, as you guys don't know, I'm sure you guys have seen or heard, the Spire IV here is coming with the new board. It's got the i5 technology that can hook up currently with the Virtue Ace, but probably more guns in the future when Virtue makes boards for other guns. So it's got a smart technology, Bluetooth capable board, and it also has a toolless capability so you guys can throw in the Virtue InCharge, the rechargeable battery pack, so you don't have to use AA batteries. It just plugs on into like a USB port, and it's a rechargeable battery pack that replaces using normal batteries.
Silly Tony, you can put the InCharge battery pack in all 3 of those.
I knew you were going to bust me on that.
It just takes a little more work, at least for the LTR, because that's the one I have.
Mark actually did put a Virtue InCharge in his LTR. He likes it, works really well. You can do the same with the Spire IR, just not toollessly. This one, you can do it without any tools, they say. So let's talk about rain lids and features like that. Spire IV. Pop the lid on open, you can press the button and simply take it out just like that. Press the tab, slap on your speed feed, and you're ready to rock.
Nice.
Spire IR, let's see, is it the same? Yes, sir. Push the button, pull it on out, slap on the speed feed, you're on the day.
Nice.
You're on your way to rock the day, Mark. All right, boom, and then the LTR, we're not gonna be so easy. This thing doesn't have any toolless buttons or anything like that. You've got to actually take the entire shell off with screws on the inside to install a speed feed. So it's not quick, and there's a pin also that has to come out so you guys can get in there and do that. So,
and you're most likely going to screw up that pin, and you're never putting a normal rain lid back on.
For sure. Yep, yeah, because you know that one, right, Mark?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's talk about how they open and inside functions. Spire IV, press the button here in the back. Hinges open, you're not gonna lose the front cap. You're not gonna lose the top lid of your hopper, I should say. So held on by a hinge, not gonna go anywhere. Virtue IR, you're gonna pop it open, press the button here in the back, and then you just got that, Mark.
It looks like a shoe.
You just, your feet cold? So now you got your replaceable lid up here, but then this shell doesn't come off. This is what you're dealing with. And I like it better with the LTR than the IR in this aspect. So the LTR, they've always been super easy. There's a pull-up tab here, press the button in the back, and then you have access to the complete inner shell. Now that I've got that open, when I was talking about the speed feed that they can see, so these screws have to come out, all of these, for this top piece to come off, this green color, and then you can throw on your speed feed. So there's definitely a lot more work to do with the LTR, but with this being said, there's pros and cons, obviously. You're talking this, IR, and then I like that the Virtue can come open, you can get in here and clean easily, and you don't have the top of your lid like the LTR flopping around somewhere. So this one's got a hinge, not going anywhere, LTR, and then you got the shoe.
You know what I like about the shoe, the IR?
Go ahead.
Is you see the videos all the time where like the people's hoppers come apart.
Yeah.
Well, if the back of the IR comes apart, not all my paintballs are going to fall out.
That's true. You can still play. If you guys do slide and dive and lose this, you guys can still play paintball with most of your shoe left. So that's pretty good. I do like that. It's a good point.
We'll have to try it one day.
All right, let's talk about how the trays come out, and we'll kind of speed it up, and then we'll do weights and go from there. Spire 4 here, boom, push button in the back, down below, push it, and your whole tray comes out. You have access to your batteries. You can get in here and clean. It's got the magnetic drive cone. Slide that off, get in there and clean. Very, very nice, easy to do. Off to the side, we're into the Spire IR. It's got the same design back here as well. Push the button forward, and then you have access to your shell. You can get in there and clean as well. Access to your batteries. Very, very similar platform. This one, I don't think that one pulls up and out though. No. So not magnetic, but you can still have access to get in there and clean.
Can I stick the 4 tray inside the IR and vice versa?
I don't think so. No, they're different designs.
Fooey.
Yeah.
I wanted to look like a poser.
Yeah. Lastly, I don't know, maybe people have modified them. I just don't see, A, there's not a reason, and B, yeah, there just doesn't really look like it would line up in the back.
All right.
Anyways, LTR, interesting. It's also toolless though. So there's a push button up front. You can pop that open, and then now you have access to your batteries, which all of these operate on 3 AA's. So yeah, you can get in here and clean. These little tabs slide. You can, pull this stuff out and clean it if need be. So cool. I like that they're toolless in that aspect. Would you agree, Mark?
I would agree.
Okay, good. All right, so while I'm putting these things back together, what would you like to talk about next?
I mean, they all come in a variety of colors.
For sure.
Or plain black. I mean, the dye one's been around the longest. It's a tried and true.
For sure.
The IR is a great alternative to a. They're not cheap. I mean, $100 isn't nothing, but
right.
Compared to
some other hoppers on the market.
I mean, both of those are solid starter electronic hoppers.
Oh, they're great for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, that Spire 4 is just nice and
very, very nice.
And I think right now there's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of hate for it. Like, oh, it's not that big a deal. It only really works with the Virtue Lux, which. No, it still works like a normal hopper with everything, but I think as soon as they come out with those boards and you can get a Virtue CS2 board and a Virtue X board and a Virtue, it's going to just open up a world of hurt for people that don't have it.
I agree. The great hoppers. They are made out of a stronger glass-filled nylon, so they say. Different color rings here, and then the molded Virtue badge instead of a sticker on the side to add a little bit extra flair. And as we didn't mention in this video, I don't believe, the reloader sensors on each side of the hopper. Spire IR doesn't have that. The LTR does not have that either. So before I close this out, let's talk about weight. I'm gonna slap these bad boys on the scale. Is it on? We good?
It is on.
What do you think it's gonna weigh, Mark?
14 ounces. 1 pound.
1 pound.
Which is 16 ounces for those that don't know.
Okay. All right. Tared?
Tared.
So Virtue Spire IV is 1 pound. How about the IR? Let's see.
14 ounces.
Okay, 14 ounces, so a little 2 ounce difference.
I didn't say which one was going to be 14 ounces.
No, fair enough. And the LTR, we're Tared, good to go?
Yes, that thing's heavy. That's like
LTR.
2 pounds. 1 pound, 4 ounces.
Wow,
See, I told you it was a heavy sucker.
So we've got the Virtue Spire IV weighing in at 1 pound. The Virtue Spire IR weighing in at, what was it?
14 ounces.
14 ounces. And then the LTR, 1 pound, 4 ounces. Baby sea lion.
Oh.
That's it.
It's all that extra weight from the shark fin.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, speaking of that, yeah, the little anti-jammer. You know, got a little anti-jammer down here, so that's a good plus for the hopper. I like that. All right, so
out of all these, when your electronics go, you still have a toy with
that's
the LTR.
right. Exactly. See, I like that. So that's it. Weight-wise, lids and how they come apart and all that stuff we've gone over. LoneWolfPaintball.com. We certainly appreciate all of your support. None of this would be possible without you guys. And I know Mark's going to have a question for me.
I've got like a million questions, but I'm going to pick one, guys, because they're all basically the same.
Okay.
We just came out with the best available guys, that's the keyword, markers of 2020. And so many comments, and I'll use, crap, where'd he go? I just had him. I'll use Itgo here, because it was the hardest name for me to say.
Of course.
It says, no force, GO4 or LV 1.6. Lux X is sweet. Everything else is a snore fest, though. So, okay, why isn't the GO4, the LV 1.6, and only a few people asked about the Force?
I mean, the Force is a good gun. We'll just set that off to the side for another conversation. But the GO4 and the 1.6A, they're super hard to get a hold of. We've had them in and out. They go in and out all the time. But they're so brand new that we haven't had a chance to, like, truly put one to the test, to play a whole year of tournaments with it, to kind of see what the gun can do. The guns are absolutely fantastic. I know that for a fact, but personally, what we displayed on the table, the guns that we've known have been tried and true. Of course, Planet Eclipse is an excellent platform. They're a great company with quality products. So they just haven't been, in my opinion, been around long enough to actually to say it's the best, and Mark, keyword, available. Those guns are so highly sought after right now that they are very hard to get a hold of, to be honest. So
we don't know if there's going to be tech problems. Not saying there will be or won't be.
Correct.
Just, you know, and just because they're the newest doesn't necessarily mean they're the best.
That's true.
You know, that's why, I mean, the EMAC, that's the best beginner gun, period, available.
It's a pretty good gun.
You know, and that's been out for a minute. So you guys disagree, agree, leave a comment, let us know. Got a question, put it in the comments below. We'll maybe pick you randomly and see you next time.
Thanks for watching.